Hello my dear friends, I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today I'm going to be discussing with you a very exciting topic, comparison EB-1A and O-1 visa. And this topic is coming from you asking me questions on my Instagram, so don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram so I could produce more of these videos based on your questions. At the end of this video, you will learn how to get a free evaluation of your case for extraordinary visa, EB-1A or O-1. Let's go! That both visas have almost identical criteria to prove the talent. However, these visas are very different. Let's talk about this right now. Number one, EB-1A is the immigrant work visa, and O-1 visa is a non-immigrant working visa, meaning that if you get approval for EB-1A, when the United States government accepts your extraordinary talent, you will get your green card. When you get an approval for O-1 visa, you will get only temporary, probably up to 3 years working visa in the United States of America. So this is the biggest difference between these two visas. So in other words, if you get approval for EB-1A, it's a green card. If you get an approval for O-1, it's a 3-year working visa. Number two, O-1 visa is split in two, O-1A and O-1B. O-1B is for art, television, and movies, so for talents in those categories, and O-1A is for everybody else, business people, athletes, scientists, education, right? So they split. Why? Because there are different criteria that we have to prove for either or. O-1A gets 8 criteria and O-1B gets 6 criteria, and we need to prove at least 3 to make you a talented person. With EB-1A visa, we have a combination of O-1A and O-1B where they merge, and there are 10 criteria which we may choose to prove in order to prove at least 3 out of those 10. And this is not the only difference in the amount of criteria in EB-1A and O-1A and O-1B. The extent to which we have to prove those criteria is really different. We know that a lot of people like to play computer games. I like to use this example. Imagine that there are 80 levels of your hero in the computer game. Your sword, your helmet, your shield, and all that equipment you have for 40th level, and the same equipment for 80th level. When your level is 80, all your shields, your swords, they're shining, they're big, they're beautiful, and level 40 is a little bit less, right? Less shiny, less thick, less reliable, and things like that. So same with the EB-1A and O-1 visa. For EB-1A visa, we really have to push hard to show that press about you as a major, that you really contributed big in your field, that the awards are national or international, your publications, everything is really serious, and the government wants collaborating evidence proving one fact with different sources. So it's very serious work. With O-1A visa, it's EB-1A light, meaning that, okay, there is some press about you, maybe it's not very major, but it's good enough for O-1 visa. Or there is an award for you, maybe it's not even national, maybe it's let's put it that way, it's half national, maybe it's like regional, but it's a few regions in your country, making it like half national, so that may work for O-1 visa, and things like that. So you can see that the extent of how much we need to prove for EB-1A is much larger, much more difficult. It's really serious, and the US government looks at this very serious as well. And coming from this, sometimes it's easier for you to get an O-1 visa, to come to the States and keep developing your talents, to then switch to EB-1A visa. How is this possible? O-1 visa is a dual intent visa. What it means is that getting this visa, you may be able to think to want to immigrate. You are not prohibited to think about immigration when you get O-1 visa. Getting O-1 visa, you may be thinking openly, yes, I want to get my green card as soon as I can, and you will once you grow your criteria as closer to EB-1 visa, making it more prestigious, a larger, major, already here in the States, which is really easy to do if you really have a talent. So in other words, US government tells us, hey, okay, you may be very talented, you may be not, okay, you got some recognition, you got some achievements, here is the O-1 visa, come here and prove yourself. In other words, it's all in your hands to make this happen. Sometimes at immigration planning, when I speak to my clients, I can see that the amount of recognition and achievements is over O-1 visa, but it's not enough for EB-1A. So we're like in between. We definitely get O-1 visa, which by the way, I have 100% of approval rate, but it's probably not enough for EB-1A. This is actually a good sign because getting O-1 visa in this situation coming to the States, we can try and refile basically the same petition to test the waters, to see how the immigration is going to look at the same recognition, the same achievements in a format of EB-1A visa. And sometimes in about 50 to 60% of cases, we get approval for a green card. This is the end of the story, and a client is ready with the green card and they're happily living after. In case we get a denial, and again, you never know, it's a risky petition, you will get exact reasons why it was denied. It's not going to be like, okay, you are denied, bye. No, it's going to be the paper where the immigration officer is going to explain which criterion was met and which criterion was not met and explain why. If we know the reason of the officer why this particular criterion is not met, then we can work on this with the laser eyes, laser focus, improve it, make it better, and refile as soon as we ready. So O-1 visa is a great way to get your foot in the door and then start building towards your green card. There's one huge disadvantage of O-1 visa over pretty much all other working visa. Your spouse will get O-3 visa, which does not provide for authorization to work. You need to understand that if you're married and you are the one who's getting O-1 visa, your spouse will have to sit home, go to Aventura Mall, go to the beach, enjoy life, take care of the kids, take care of the house. There is no legal way for that person to be able to get a work permit. The biggest negative thing in O-1 visa, however, there are other types of visa your spouse can get, and this is a topic for a different video. If you think that you may satisfy the criteria for either EB-1A visa or for O-1 visa, I need you to go below this video and fill out the application that I prepared for you in order to get a free evaluation of your case within 48 hours. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram, and to my TikTok, where you will find a lot of actual and good quality information about immigration to the US. I am Stanislav Shamayev, the lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.